here with some semifinal top 8 action. We have Avi GrinBerg, I can never pronounce this. With
he won't hold it
Teamer
against you.
Scapeshift, Charlie Corbin with Black Red Hollow One. And they will get started here in just a second. In our semifinal match. In the other match, we just saw Mark Bloker advance on Jund over Blue Red Kiki Moon. Mark is now playing against Lantern Control in the other semifinal bracket. So the winner of Lantern Control in Jund will be facing the winner of this match here.
And yep, we've seen both these players on stream already, on camera already. So
both of them won their matches on stream already in fairly decisive fashion.
Yes, they did. Avi just went like, I got a bunch of lands. Scape shift you. GG's.
He didn't even scape shift the second game that he won.
Right, game one he just
was in.
And that was against 8 rack.
Yeah, so. Against full dominant. Suspend search for tomorrow to get things started and pass the turn. I missed Charlie's early plays. I don't know what's on the battlefield already.
And there's certainly not a 5/6 Tarmogoyf.
No.
So looks like a shock and burning inquiry.
Abby says sure.
Alrighty. So, burning inquiry.
Resolving the inquiry.
Yep. This is how most players do it. Just roll a dice, see what cards we get to discard. And they're just pointing at them. That's fine.
That's fine. Whatever works.
Alright.
Breeding pool. Oh. He just got
my gosh.
Extra him to Turok.
Yeah, hitting all lands.
And that's a Flame Blade Adept, so Charlie's now swinging for 4. Put Avi to 15.
Yeah, this Flame Blade Adept on camera last time we had him on did some work.
Oh yeah.
So taps 2. This is going to be a Farseek, the F&M promo foil, which is absolutely beautiful. Going to search up a land. We'll see what it is. Probably, a breeding pool. Now he's got all 3 colors. Looky there. So
looks like Charlie's set to go next turn land into Flamewake Phoenix. I think I saw that in his hand. Getting in for some flying damage, although it did just draw Faithless Loading if he wants to make a Flame Blade bigger. He can still get in for that same amount of damage while filtering through his deck some more, which is probably the right choice in the long run.
And he's gonna play Raging Ravine, and yeah, that Flamewake Phoenix did a lot for him
Cycle
too.
Street Wraith goes to 16. Trigger on the Flame Blade, make that bigger.
Oh wow.
There is the Faithless Looting. Draw 2.
So this Flamewake's gonna be
Flame Blade. Discarding probably the Phoenix because you can get it back.
Yep.
And one other card I missed.
Trigger.
Flame Blade is now a 4/2.
Mash.
Oh, it was a Flame
Thoughtseize.
Blade and the Thoughtseize?
Yep.
Okay. No, it's a Bloodghast.
Oh, well that's even better.
That's even better for him. Oh, geez, all these creatures I can just get back from the graveyard.
Must be nice. Must be nice.
Crack the Wooded Foothills, 15.
Yep, so Charlie going to 15. His turns are quite long, just doing all the things.
Surprisingly for what he's doing, yeah.
So And he's
Does
only
he have
tapped one
more
mana.
discarding to give?
GrinBerg Angler. Oh my goodness.
Well, that seems fun too.
Yeah, that's really good. I'll have a 1 mana 5/5.
And I think he actually has 2 Flamewake Phoenixes in the graveyard. So next turn he can just do a lot of crazy stuff.
Here comes the
He's actually
Phoenix.
getting one of the Phoenixes now. That Flame Blade is 4. I think he's taking 6 here, falling to 9.
Yep. So he drops. Avi drops to 9.
Search for Tomorrow. Cast on upkeep.
Yep. Off a suspend. It's coming inbound.
You know what Avi really needs now is to start chaining almost cryptic commands. Tap the team.
Yep.
Draw a card. Bide for time. Find Scapeshift.
Yep. And he would need one more island to do anything, to even start that chain of events. But we will see here. Going to.
Well, he still has to take his draw step.
So let's see what he finds. He does have a Valakut in hand, but. It's a nice.
And he does, it looks like, have a Misty Rainforest. He could go get an island
There we
if
go.
he so chooses. I don't know if he has the cryptic command, though.
And then there is a blue card in there. I can't quite tell what it is.
Looks like a remand. I can't tell for sure.
Yeah. Sometimes it's in. Look at Charlie. Just no cards in hand.
Doesn't care.
Doesn't care.
No, he has 2 cards up there at the top.
Oh, okay.
Just waiting patiently.
Yep.
Stalking his prey.
Exactly. He's in such a good position at this point.
Because even if Avi had like a board wipe, like a main deck Anger,
Yeah.
it still doesn't deal with the Gurmag Angler. That Zombie
No.
Fish is just doing its thing.
Yep. And next turn
So now
he can.
Avi needs multiple answers.
Yeah. And next turn he can conceivably play a land, get back Bloodghast, and then get back the other Phoenix in his graveyard, and just continue the beatdown. So
Snapcaster recast Farseek.
that's pretty good. So he's
This-
rifling through his deck. Yeah.
This just feels like almost a desperation move to me at this point.
Oh yeah.
Because if Charlie has a land, which I believe he does, Bloodghast now comes back
So
with haste.
now he's got a Bloodghast. Oh, lightning
There's
bolt.
a lightning bolt.
Blood in the water.
There's
Here comes
another
the
Flame Wake.
Phoenix.
Ugh.
Yep.
Scoop phase.
That's gonna do
Going
it.
to game 2.
So yeah, game 2. So Charlie takes game 1. So what do you think's coming in the board from both of these guys?
I don't know if Charlie actually wants to change much. Charlie's going to want to just keep going with this
That
aggressive plan.
Charlie's deck is very cool, by the way.
Yeah, if he wants to do anything, maybe some more hand disruption, just to try to get rid of something early if he wants to. But really, I don't even think he wants to be changing much. His aggressive plan is exactly doing what he wants to be doing. Even when we saw it on stream earlier today, it was performing just like this. In fact, I don't think Charlie's lost today. Now that
At
I think
all?
about it.
One
Yeah.
game?
Well, he might have lost a game, but I don't think he's lost a match.
Yeah, I
So,
think he drew into the top
'cause he
8.
drew
So
in. Avi at this point needs to find 2 things. One is a way to deal with bigger threats, because he's really going to struggle with Gurmag Angler. He can take little pinging hits from Flame Wakes and stuff, and that will be frustrating, but he can deal with it. But a Gurmag Angler, or if Charlie does find Hollow One, is going to be a problem. But also, what he needs to do is find some graveyard interaction. If he can get a Nihil Spell Bomb or something where he can get rid of these creatures that keep coming back from the grave, the Flamewake Phoenix, the Bloodghast. If Avi can find some way to deal with that, that's
Yeah.
going to dramatically shift up the game for him,
most definitely.
because that's actually kind of what put him over the top there at the end. Like, yeah, he had a Gurmag Angler, but he can probably chump that or find ways between Snapcaster Mage or Secure Tribe Elder to deal with that until he can get to even a Primeval Titan or something, or just Scapeshift to win. But he needs to bide time to get to that point, and as of right now, he just doesn't have the way to do that.
Yeah. So who's your horse here?
No,
Who you got?
Charlie.
Charlie.
I
Yeah.
I think Avi can bring in the pieces to catch up and get to this one, but I think Charlie's deck has just been so impressive today. We saw it
Yeah.
earlier today.
He dominated
He
earlier.
just dominated 2-0. It was very decisive. Even in that game there, it looked pretty decisive.
Yeah, I mean, he
it-
died with a bunch of lands in
The
play.
amount of power and damage he just had on the board, even with the how impressive he makes Flame Blade add up work, or between the Faithless Lootings and Burning Inquiries to make
Yeah.
consecutively. Flame Blade is now like a 4/2 every single turn.
Flame
with Menace.
Blade-
I mean, that's hard to deal with. I don't care. who
Flame
you are.
Blade
Like,
has been very impressive.
Yeah.
And that turn 1 took literally like 4 minutes.
Yeah.
Or turn 3 rather took about 4 minutes. He'd done 3 or 4 actions and had only tapped 1 mana.
mhm.
So very, very powerful stuff
Yep.
from the Hollow One deck for Charlie. What are we doing? What are we doing here?
I don't know.
Checking out a
Token.
cool token. Okay, that's cool. Players having a little fun in the feature match area. Nothing wrong with that. So bear with us as we are set to kick off Game 2 of the semis. Gateway Series, Week 1 of, you want to call it Season 2?
Well, we'll just say it's because it's not even season 2. It's like season 2.5 or 3 at this point. It's Rivals of Ixalan season.
Right, gotcha.
Week 1, Rivals of Ixalan season for the Gateway Series.
Definitely.
And here we go. Steam Vince comes in tapped, past the turn. Thoughtseize off Blackleaf Cliffs. What do we
So,
got?
yep.
We've got Anticipate, Sakura Tribe Elder, Snapcaster Mage,
Anticipate.
Obstinate Baloth, Steam Vince, and Stomping Ground.
Definitely don't want to take that Obstinate Baloth.
I mean, he could. I've done that mistake. Because I'm an idiot.
Straight into play.
Yeah.
So,
But no,
Tribe
elects to
Elder.
take the Tribe Elder. Steve to the graveyard. Charlie at 18. Pass turn. And Avi draws into another Stomping Ground. I think that's what it was. And at this point, probably just passes with Anticipate in hand. Yep, he does. Blood Crypt into something. I can't tell what
Flame
it is.
Blade Adept, maybe?
Flame Blade? Yep.
So, yeah, Flame Blade Adept has been a house for Charlie this entire tournament. So, he's just going to try and keep riding it.
And you know what's crazy is in this game, in game 1, this match, and even the match we saw earlier, we never saw him really go off with
Yeah.
Hollow One.
No,
Like the
the
namesake of the
deck's
deck.
actually just solid
Yeah, like,
without a combo.
yeah, without, oh, I got a 4/4 on the battlefield for free,
Yeah.
or for 1 mana. Like, he's just been fine.
Yeah, exactly. And the plus side of this deck is it does have that potential,
Mhm.
right? It can be a fair deck, or it can literally go like discard spell, turn 1, Street Wraith.
Well, I think he's about to delve into a Gurmag Angler here.
So,
Or at least attempt to. What is that, 5 in the graveyard? So he doesn't have it yet. Next turn he could.
yeah. But yeah, this deck definitely has the combo, like 3 Hollow Ones turn 1.
Actually, he gets to play land this turn still, so he still can. Choosing
there's
to
a Hollow
play
One.
Hollow One instead.
And
There's
a
the land.
fetch. So, Hollow One goes to, or Hollow One, Charlie goes to 15.
Now goes to 14, 13.
Yep.
And now comes the Gurmag Angler. We got some zombie fish. So there we go. 9 power on the board by turn 3. This time's Death Shadow can't even do that.
Right.
Let alone 9 power across 2 creatures. Seems decent.
Yeah, I mean, and this deck has definitely proven that it has legs. Charlie definitely knows the ins and outs of it too here, and the Simi's up a game against an established deck like Scape Shift. And here's
Hardcast,
Baloth.
Obstinate Baloth. Gain some life.
So we are...
Well, he can trade with the hollow one now. But that's still not what he wants to be doing, because that still leaves a 5/5 fish.
Yep. And we are on Charlie's turn.
Turn 4.
So Collective Brutality escalated.
Brutality escalates.
And
-2/-2. Discard something, please. You'll discard nothing because you got snaps and lands. But I will get in.
Yeah.
You're not blocking.
So yeah,
Take
definitely.
9.
After seeing that, he's definitely in the driver's seat at this point. Plays the Steam Vents, passes right back. Charlie gonna take a draw. Draws a hollow one, it looked like. So what do we gonna do? Just bash with the team again. Okay. Snapcaster Mage just gonna...
So now he'll try to bolt the Angler.
Bolt block.
And bolt block. He could bolt block with snap, And now everything's a trade. Everything's off the battlefield. Once he just decides to cast Lightning Bolt before the turn ends.
Yeah, he's gonna wait. Being a good player. And end a turn. Bolt. So now we got a clear board, and Avi, I think, has a land, and is that a remand?
Yes, it is remand.
So he plays the land. So he has remand question mark. Pass back to Charlie here. Charlie gonna think it over. Surveys the battlefield.
Looks like Overgrown Tomb, which he plays, goes to
take a Shockerini.
11/4 to bring back Bloodghast. Does not have haste.
Not yet.
And then hard casts, and I think that's another Flame Blade Adept. No, maybe it's something else. Or another Gurmag Angler.
Yep.
It is a Gurmag Angler.
So Remand's gonna bounce that right back to his hand.
And now he doesn't have the graveyard to delve and play that again next turn.
Yep. So the advantage bar starting to tick in Avi's favor, but nothing set in stone yet. Charlie gonna take a draw. Burning Inquiry is the draw.
Well, that helps, because now he can get that hollow one out for nothing.
If he doesn't discard it.
If he doesn't discard it, that's true. We'll see what he gambles.
And play Island.
If he chooses to gamble, he will.
Yeah, definitely. I think he has to, right?
No, actually, no, he's Fiery Temper.
Oh, okay. Those arts look very similar, so
I'll just bolt you for a lot. I'll just pay 3 to bolt you.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do, man.
Yep. Avi still with Remand and I believe another land in hand, just waiting.
Patiently. Let's see. So, Charlie trying to figure out what the play is here. So discards a couple lands. So this hollowed one is going to be super discounted.
Now he'll try for that Gurmag Angler and hollow one again.
Yep, and here comes hollow one. So have a 4/4,
And
have
that
9.
He'll remand.
Well, yep. So he has 4 power. So Avi gonna take a draw off this remand. Didn't quite see what Avi drew there.
I did not either.
I think it might have been a search for tomorrow. Looked green. There's the Sakura Tri-Belder. And yep, search. So he will go get a land. So gets a basic. So that's Burning Inquiry though. Yep. So
well, I think you start by swinging.
Yep. And a block.
Block, sack.
So now we're getting to the point where Scape Shift could just win the game.
Oh, Scape Shift. 100% wins the game. He just needs to get it.
Yep. So burning,
Burning inquiry.
I believe, is the.
Let's gamble.
Let's make sure it's for sure. I'm pretty sure it's burning inquiry, but
It is.
yes. So there we go. Some draw. Ooh, flame blade adept. Is that a Gurmag?
Gurmag learned something. I didn't
Yep.
see any of Avi's.
Yeah, I was looking at Charlie's. So figuring out how they're gonna do it. It's interesting to me that
Keeps
they're rolling die this time, but they just pointed last time.
Yeah.
So he discards Gurmag, or probably not the card he wanted to discard.
Same thing.
Yep. Discards this one. Keep these ones. Obstinate
Oh,
Baloth
look
and a
at that.
battlefield.
Gains 4
Oh
life.
boy. So
Goes
yeah,
to
he will go to
14.
14.
That kind of worked out.
Yeah, that worked out definitely in Avi's favor. So we are tapping mana for Avi. Search for tomorrow. Yep.
Untap. Charlie ready for the draw. Or maybe not. Looks like Charlie was untapping. He did. Faithless looting. Trade with the Baloth. Avi down to 9. Misery 84 is now following Misery. Thank you so much for the follow. Much appreciated. Yes, Dynamite is being Dynamite. He is getting work done. He has been all day. Has his opponent now down to 4.
And Avi gonna scoop him up, and Charlie heading to the finals. Congrats to Charlie. I mean, he's been dominating this.
Yeah.
I mean, it seems like I
Yeah,
don't know the results.
We haven't seen him lose a whole game all
Yeah.
day. The only one I know that he lost is he had a legit draw. He had an intentional draw, but he also had a legit draw. So I know he lost at least one game today.
Yeah.
But other than that, I don't know where he stands in terms of his win-loss record. But ever since we